Hi team, it's Mr. Rator here. Right, in this question, we've been told that the area of the triangle is 10, and we've got to work out the value of x, which is on either side of here. Now, this is a typical type of question where you will be using the sine rule to work out the area of a non-right angle triangle. So let's just write that down. So the area of a non-right angle triangle is half AB sine C. Okay, so let's just make some sense of this formula. AB, well, first of all, C, the angle C is the angle that's been given, and AB can be on either side. It's the sides on either side of this angle, okay, that are adjacent to this angle, that make this angle. So the area it's been given, that is 10, which is equal to half times, well, one of the sides is x plus 3, so let's just put brackets for x plus 3, close bracket, and the other side is x, close that bracket, and the sine multiplied by sine angle 150. Well, if you check that on your calculator, sine 150 is a half. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Let's just get rid of this half, and the way we get rid of a half is doubling it, so times that up by 2. So that tells me it's 20 is equal to, now let's just keep that like that, x plus 3, and let's put x there, and as we said before, this is times 150. Sine 150 is the same as sine 30, which is a half. And again, how do we get rid of this half? Is multiplying it to the other side. Well, get rid of half by doubling it, so we're going to double both sides, or we could divide both sides by half, and either way we'll get 40, because there are 40 halves in 20, which is equal to, now I'm going to expand this out, x times x is x squared, and x times 3 is 3x. So already we can see that this has turned out to be a quadratic, so if I take this 40 to the other side by subtracting it, I'll end up with a quadratic equation, x squared plus 3x minus 40 equal to 0. Now, you can use the new Casio calculators and work out the solution straight away from here, or if you want a bit of practice in factorizing, you could do that and easily factorize this quadratic, because you should know that 5 times 8 is 40, and the difference between 5 and 8 is 3. So if I put a 5 there, it doesn't matter which order I put it in, and put the 8 there, as long as I'm going to put the biggest side as positive, because I need it the same side as here. So the biggest number is going to be positive, and the smaller number is going to be negative. Okay, let's start. So if we now go and let's just double check this is factorized. Okay, x times x is x squared plus 8x minus 5x, and 8x minus 5x is positive 3x, and minus 5 times positive 8 is minus 40. Okay, so happy days. So if we need that, this factor times this factor is equal to 0, either this factor is equal to 0 or this factor is 0. So x can either be 5, positive 5, or it can be x can equal minus 8. Okay, now obviously x is referring to the sides. Okay, so a side of a triangle cannot be negative, so this angle, this here, is not possible. It's possible since it's negative. X has to be x in this case has to be greater than 0. So in this case, the only solution here is x equals 5. That's it.